Hello everybody, this is Kaz Millions from Maryland. I wanted to make a video today to tell you about something that's going on with me and that may be able to help you. I was going to make this video for my team and put it in my group, but then I decided that I would just make a regular video so I can post it on YouTube because it may help some other people, entrepreneurs as well, not just people in my team or my group. Um, we like to help and support each other, so I want to put it out there for all entrepreneurs. So I want you to think about something. How a little bit can turn into a lot. And sometimes we think that we need to do something in a big way or start out with a lot to turn something into massive production, but that's not always the case. Now, my mentor have been trying to encourage me to have a home party for many months. That's my granddaughter waving. We call her Powerful Kennedy. She's a very powerful little girl. So, yeah, my mentor, Boomy Moore, some of you, I'm sure, know her. She had been trying to tell me, Cassandra, you need to have a home party. Cassandra, you need to have a home party for many, many months. Actually, a couple years. And I kept saying, I live in an apartment. It's a small apartment. I don't really have enough space. And, I just didn't think that I had everything set up to do that. And she kept saying, you don't need a lot of people. Just invite people that you're comfortable inviting into your home, personal friends, family members, anybody that you feel comfortable bringing into your home. And you may invite 20 or 30 people, but probably only about 5 or 6 are going to actually show up. And you have room for 5 or 6 people. 5 or 6 people can bring you some business. And that's sharing the message. It's a great message that we have, and we want to share it with as many people as we can. So sometimes we have large events. Like a couple weeks ago, one of my business partners, her and her husband own a fitness center, and they had a coffee, tea, and fitness mixer. It was medium size, but it was a larger event than a home party. But it doesn't have to be that big. In fact, a couple weeks before that, she had one in her home, but she has a big home. So, but it doesn't have to be that big. So I went on, excuse me, I stepped out there and I scheduled a home party. And I think I invited lots of people, well, about, I'm going to say between 25 and 30 people, because I knew they all weren't going to show up. Well, there was about 8 to 10 who told me that they would be there. On the day of my party, all 8 to 10 of those people had something come up, a reason why they couldn't make it, told me they were sorry, but they weren't going to be able to make it. Now, I want to tell you something. For a split second, I sat there and I said, oh my gosh, my mentor is coming all the way from Ellicott City to Glen Burnie to do this home party for me. And I'm not going to have any guests. Everybody done bailed out. I got a couple of team members coming to support me. I don't want them coming here and I have no guests. Not to mention the money that I spent for the food and the decorations to make everything nice. And I spent my money, and now I'm not going to have any guests. So I sat there for just a couple of minutes thinking about it, and I was like, this is not going to happen. I am going to have at least 1 or 2 guests in here. This is going to be a successful day. And so I got up from my table, and I went outside. And I sat on my bench for a minute. And one of my cousins called me and told me that she was sorry she wasn't going to be able to make it. And I said, well, everybody that told me they were coming is not coming. She said, oh, I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry. I know how you must feel. And instantly, in my mind, I said, In fact, I texted her back. I said, don't feel bad for me. I'm expecting great things. It's going to be good. And I went outside and I sat on the bench. And I wasn't out there 5 minutes before a car pulled up right in front of me. Three people got out. I spoke to them and I told them what I was doing. Didn't know them. Invited them to come. They said they appreciate their invitation, but they couldn't come. So just they pulled off. A couple minutes later, another car pulled up right in front of me. Again, we spoke. I told them what I was doing and invited them to come in. And they said, yes, that sounds very interesting. We will come over. Well, it turns out they were my new neighbors right across the hall from me that had just moved in. I hadn't met them yet. And that's who I ended up having as my guest. Two guests, they came. They were very interested, very happy to get the information, loved the information, asked lots of questions. The next day, I had an appointment with them because they were interested not only in the products, but one of them was interested in doing the business. And she wanted to know how she can make money. So I said, well, let's meet up at 7 p.m. and I will show you the money. And that's what I did. So I went from not wanting to have a home party to deciding to have a home party, inviting people, had 8 to 10 guests, telling me they were going to show up. Ended up, none of my guests are going to show up. I'm having a home party with no guests. But I made up my mind that that was not going to be my reality. I was going to have guests. Now I had 2 guests. And out of those 2 guests, actually I had 3 guests, but one of them was a pre-existing customer. But out of those 3 people, I ended up getting a new business partner. Yay! A customer in the system with over $100 order. And before one of them left, they purchased a whole canister of coffee hand-to-hand sale. So that home party was a very successful home party. I spread the message about this great health information to some people that did not know about it, that were very happy to get it, and ended up with a business partner, a customer, and a hand-to-hand sale out of 3 guests, one being a pre-existing customer. So that's how you turn a little bit into a lot. And it made me think about um, this guy, what was his name? Britt somebody. I can't think his last name right, but he used to be with Amway years ago. And he has a quote, look it up, quotes from Britt with Amway, and it should come up. But he said, you just share the message, you talk to hundreds and thousands of people. But at the end of it, he ended up with 11 people in his business, and out of those 11 people, I think it was one of them or 3 of them made him a millionaire. So that's how you turn a little bit into a lot. But you have to have a made up mind. You have to believe you can do it. Like I believed that I could get guests in there, and I was determined I was going to get guests in there, and I did. I took the action to make sure that I had guests. And look what came out of it. Mindset. Mindset. Because I said, I'm expecting great things, and this is what I want to happen, and this is what is going to happen. It all comes from personal development. Now, over a year ago, I didn't have that mindset. I would have been sitting there almost in tears crying. I done spent all my money and got my mentors coming, and I ain't going to have no guests. Blah, 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 blah. I would have been calling them, canceling, and it don't even come because ain't nobody going to be here. But with the mindset that I have now, I turned that thing around and turned it into a successful day. I am grateful for my mentors, Boomy Moore and Dr. Daryl Keck. I'm grateful for Kay Miller, the author and founder of Life Coach University and the book called The Keys to Everything, which I took that course over last year, over a year ago, and I got licensed as a life coach, and then I went further and got licensed as a master life coach. I got a brand new mindset. So many things in my life are changing for the good in every area of my life. I'm telling you, no matter what you're doing, you don't have to be in my business, but if you're an entrepreneur, then I hope this video helps you. And if you are interested in learning more about creating a new mindset and getting some personal development, because that's key in every business, that's key in life, in everything in life, no matter what it is you're trying to do, you are not going to have the success that you want until you change your thinking, change your mindset, get personal development. And I can help you with that as well. So feel free to give me a call if you would like more information or you want some help with personal development, you want to see some changes in your life and some changes in your business, or if you're looking for a home-based business, I have lots of information and I am very willing to share it with you. Again, my name is Kaz Millions. My phone number is 443-953-0009, and I'll be more than happy to speak with you. And if you're not subscribed already to my YouTube channel, please do so you can see more of my videos, because I will be sharing more information that can help lots of people in many ways. And please comment and like this video and share it. Okay? So I hope you got some value from this. Hope it helps you. Leave me a comment, let me know. Watch more of my videos. Give me a call and I can give you more information. And thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Expect great things and great things will happen. As Kay Miller, the author of The Keys to Everything, always says, ask for it and it just shows up. Believe me, it does. And my mentor, Boomy Moore, can tell you the same thing. We have grown tremendously from this course. And let me just tell you this, Boomy Moore was already a personal development empowerment coach. She had her own personal development company. She had calls that she did for years, I think about 6 or 7 years. They just stopped a couple years ago. But when I introduced her to The Keys to Everything, she read that book and went through that course. I coached her. She is still talking about it. She is still sharing it with others. We are using that as part of our training with our new business partners to get them a new mindset so they can have the success in their business that they want. So this is from someone who already had a good mindset and was already successful, and she found value in it. So I'm telling you, it is powerful. Remember, you are more powerful than you know. And if you're not sure about that, give me a call and we can do something about that, okay? Again, have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.